The way we watch TV has drastically changed over the past 5 years, and content providers are engineering brand new ways to deliver you content anywhere, anytime, and on every platform imaginable. I'm here in Los Angeles at Hulu.com to find out how they're streaming your favorite shows directly to you and how you can get the best job ever. Thanks so much for having us here at the Hulu offices.
Welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
So describe Hulu to me.
Well, I think when most folks think about Hulu, they typically think about TV shows and movies. But the way we think about Hulu is that we're a tech startup. And so folks here are really passionate about the development, the engineering, and the technology that drives the video service.
And what's this wall back here?
The wall, I think, is a great way for us to capture the spirit of Hulu. And if you look around the team, it's a team of innovators and folks who are really passionate about technology and about all the things they do throughout the day.
What have you been able to do at your time here at the company that maybe you wouldn't have been able to accomplish at a much larger company?
At a much larger company like where I came from, you were sort of set in what you'd be working on in the next year. But here, it's so much more fast-paced that you could say, oh, like maybe in 6 months, who knows what I'll be working on. It's a great environment for builders to build. You can expect to jump right in, roll up your sleeves, and start working on really cool projects.
Have you noticed any unique challenges with working at a primarily content-focused company like Hulu?
We definitely have a lot of challenges of getting the content in from all these disparate sources, transcoding them, normalizing the metadata, and trying to get it up onto the site and publish as fast as possible. We're also backlog, always transcoding. We'll have to constantly go back and through our entire catalog, retranscode all of those assets. But we have written in-house our own transcode farm. So as we're getting videos in, they're going out to the servers, different nodes, different racks, and we're trying to balance them across the distribution of the machines. Working in that space, we can get the content up very quickly once it comes into our hands.
You do develop for a lot of different platforms. Do you have different teams for that, or is it one unified team?
We have a unified team for our core platform, which is all the back-end services that every device will actually interact with. And we do have specific teams for mobile and for our devices. You'd probably be very surprised to know that the teams are extremely small. We're talking teams of 3 to 4 on each side. One of the things that you'll notice about every developer that we have on the team is that they're very comfortable moving between different languages, different technology stacks. One of the folks that we have on the development team actually came in and was really focused around ad innovation. But initially what happened was we decided, oh, you know what, he's actually showed a lot of interest in building out mobile applications as well. And so the first task he had was kind of to help us build out one of our mobile platforms. The types of developers we hire are really versatile. They may not come in with knowing a variety of different languages, but they have that passion and excitement to actually go out there and learn them.
What would you say have been some of the challenges to develop for so many different platforms?
We've tried to have like a core JavaScript, maybe 80% of the code base is in that core, and then maybe 20% is out there on the platforms. So trying to keep everything as abstracted in this common core will make our lives easier as we move across as many devices as possible.
What's really great about Hulu, it goes back to the startup culture that we have, and engineers actually all work together with the designers and program managers to actually design all the features and the functional requirements that we want to tackle.
We've developed in-house a service to basically mimic low bandwidth scenarios, and we can set conditions that are mimicking what our users are experiencing. And if we can simulate those low bandwidth conditions, we can sort of test in our own environments how we want the service to scale.
And so a lot of really great innovation happens because clearly the developers have a really good sense of what's possible and how to take things to another level. So engineers are always in there at the very, very beginning.
When someone's looking to get a job like yours, for example, what kind of advice would you give them going into an interview for the first time?
Be passionate about coding and demonstrate your passion for coding. Being able to communicate technically what you've worked on in the past into implementation details so that we know what you've done in the past and realize what you can do for Hulu. And just good software development fundamentals like data structures, algorithms, and design skills.
One of the things that we really notice about the folks who are very successful here at Hulu is that they're really excited about all the different technology stacks that are coming out. And when they hear that there's a new developer platform, maybe it's for iOS, maybe it's for Android, they're the types of folks who will actually go out there on their own time and really try to build a new service around it. I always think of it as kind of like that entrepreneurial spirit that a lot of the folks on this team exhibit.
Many techies will agree that you don't necessarily need to focus in one specific area in order to get your foot in the door. And with its startup mentality, this definitely applies to Hulu, where you'll need to build outside your comfort zone, constantly practice on new stacks as they roll out, and have a passion for finding solutions to problems. Dice.com has tons of jobs in the areas of content delivery and streaming media, and one of them could be your best job ever. Hey everyone, remember that our Best Interview Ever contest isn't over yet. Each week, head over to dice.com/contest, answer one of our interview questions, and you could win a Connect. And tech pros share those answers. The most popular answer each week wins.